Welcome to Colwyn Bay, to be precise, Colwyn Bay Promenade. Here I am, sat on a beautiful February day. Yes, and I'm joined by two friends, and they're not particularly interested in me. No, what they like is my feast. A feast being a chocolate ice cream that I've just purchased from across the road. And I thought I'd go and have a sit down on the good old prom, look at the sights, watch the people going back and forth, and soon I'm joined by these two very special friends. Now there's a pecking order, as you'd expect, in the Gull world. Here we go. Yum yums. Yes, there's a pecking order, isn't there? Yes, there is a pecking order. As we just adjust the camera there for a minute to get both gulls in. Now what we're talking about, herring gulls. And they can catch food for fun, I can tell you. I was chucking stuff and this guy was catching it. Right, what do we know about them? Well, the most commonest gull along the coast. Quite tame, as you can see now. Yes, I put my camera down, but actually quite close to me, and on occasions you see my finger in the screen. And I was a bit scared at some juncture that he was going to peck the old fingers off. He was that hungry and that friendly, really. He was quite friendly. Gullage, indeed. Now, as he's there, we're talking about pecking order. He's the fattest, the biggest, the strongest, probably the eldest, the most aggressive gull around. So he's first in the queue. The other gull who's involved, oh yes, he gets thrown one or two tidbits from me. He's calling out every now and again, wanting some, but he has to take his place in the queue, because at the end of the day, this type of gull, they are totally and utterly individual. They don't really even do any preening. Quite often birds will preen each other, will mess each other's feathers up and pick the bits out of each other's feathers. These gulls don't. They are very insular, really. Yes, they hunt in flocks, they go to the skips, they go all along the seaside and what have you, but at the end of the day they're all individuals, and that's why there's this severe pecking order. And yes, they're very energetic and they can catch stuff in the air. I was actually surprised at how energetic, how talented they were at grabbing food that was thrown at them. Now, this guy would have taken it off my fingers, and no doubt he would have got it without even touching me, but I wasn't risking that because his beak, his big long yellow beak, was quite nasty, sharp. And yes, I'm just having a word with the gull now. And he was responding to my conversation with him on occasions. Yes, I think a peck off his beak, it would have been quite nasty. I wouldn't like these birds to attack. No sir, that wouldn't be very good whatsoever. Oh, he can catch food for fun. Eventually I give him the stick. It takes most of the chocolate off, not all of it though. And as you can see, he's quite tame at this point. He knows I'm not going to attack him. He's grateful for the food. He wants more. He will eat all day. He will eat his body weight probably. But then once he realises there's no more food coming, once he knows that, then I'm sorry, Petey. I'm sorry, Pete. Sorry, Pedro, but I'm no longer interested in you. It's only the food that I wanted off you.